this is Kate, and in one of our previous videos in my grandma's jewelry haul, I showed kind of this big chunky India necklace with a bunch of beads and kind of silver accents. And today I'm going to recreate that necklace, but in kind of a different way, put a new twist to it. And so I got some wooden beads. They're multicolored, different shapes, sizes. Some have kind of ridges on them. Some are smooth. And I've got some suede. It comes in a spool or kind of just on a piece of cardboard, however much you want to purchase. And they come in different colors. Instead of like the vanilla white, I chose more of a chestnut brown. I wanted to do more warm colors than the cool colors as the other one. And so what you're going to do is you're going to take a really long strand, however you see fit on your neck, whether you want it to be higher, whether you want it to be lower, and just leave room for it to be tied, because the clasp is just kind of messy, or like more work than needs to be done. So, okay, so it's going to hang about right here, I would say, so wherever we tie it. So that's where I want mine. And I just picked out a simple neutral color beads, whichever I had a lot of, and I strung them on. I'm not sure if I'm going to need this many, but I mean, well, I'll see as I go on. And I picked a couple beads to make a pattern. So I picked chocolate brown, a navy, and hot pink. So those are that I'm using, but you can use whatever. You don't even have to use wooden beads. You can use plastic beads if you want. So I cut out a couple of these, however I'm going to need. And what you do is you have the bracelet here, or the necklace. What am I talking about? Alright, so you're going to string this through the bottom. And you're going to pull it even. So once I pull it through, it's even right here. So it's even right there. And so next comes chocolate brown. So I'm going to take a chocolate brown, and both of the strings are going to go inside this. You want to make sure that the hole is big enough. And I'm going to string it on there. And you'll just have to kind of pull the strings back and forth to make them even. And see this blue one, instead of being vertical, it's horizontal. So to do that, you're going to take one side of the string and put it through. And you're going to take the other string and lay it right there on top of it. And then you're going to take the strings and just pull them. And that's how it makes it horizontal. And again, you're going to take both of the strings and take a hot pink or whatever color you decide and do this bead just like the chocolate brown and make it vertical. And just tug at the strings a little bit to make it more symmetrical. And here we have two of the strings. And yeah, we're just going to continue down the whole line to do that. And these suede parts that kind of stick out, if you take actually a hot iron and you don't touch it, but you kind of just, or even touch it a little bit and just quickly run it, they'll stick more straight down instead of kind of be frayed all over the place. But yeah, just pick a pattern in your beads and keep doing that. So I'll show you one more and then I'll show you the finished product. So again, we're going to take one of these suede pieces, run it through the neutral bead at the top, make this symmetrical, and take the chocolate bead and put it vertical right on to the two strings. And again, you can get creative with the designs. You don't have to do like straight verticals. Like you can really experiment. These are really easy and fun to play around with. So that's fun. Let us like take pictures or show us a video if you do any of them. These are really fun. And I was thinking of doing another one after this as well. So again, the horizontal bead, you just put the 2 strings in both sides and pull both of the strings at the same time. And then take these and do a vertical hot pink bead and put it through the bottom here. Ooh. That hole's not big enough, I don't think. Okay. Great, so there's 3 of them, and they're just gonna kind of lay like that. And once you get the kind of hot iron on them, they'll kind of calm down and not be so frayed. But yeah, this is how it's gonna look, so I'll show you the finished product. Okay, so this is the finished product. I used about 15 beads all around. Some of the suede is still a little bit unruly just from being permanently in the spool for a while. So I think I did a little bit of hot ironing, but I think it's just going to take just kind of time and some wear just to kind of relax and just take a more relaxed shape. But this is the finished product. I think this is really fun to dress up really plain outfits, or I know that people are getting like back to school and sometimes like you want to do second day hair, quick makeup, just put on a v-neck, a plain shirt, but to look like, you know, you didn't take like 5 minutes getting out of bed, you can just plop on this necklace. I love statement jewelry. I think it's really fun and casual, or it can be dressed up, and it's really fun to make it yourself. So I hope you enjoy, and please subscribe.